My beloved child, type Amen and prepare your heart. I see the seed of faith I have planted within you. It may feel small at times, like a tiny grain hidden beneath the soil. But know this, even the smallest seed carries the potential for great and mighty things. Just as the gardener watches over each tender sprout, I am watching over you with care, patience, and love. I am the master gardener, and I will never abandon the work I have begun in you. Faith is like a seed. It starts small, often unseen, but when nurtured, it grows into something strong and beautiful. You may not always see the growth happening, but trust me, it is there. Every prayer you lift, every moment you trust me in the unknown, and every act of kindness rooted in faith is a watering of that seed. In time, you will see the harvest. Planting the seed, the beginning of faith. When a gardener prepares to plant, they choose the soil with care. The ground must be soft enough to receive the seed, yet firm enough to sustain its roots. In the same way, I have prepared your heart to receive my truth. Every experience, every joy, every trial has tilled the soil of your soul, making you ready to grow in faith. I tell you the truth. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Matthew 17:20. You may wonder if your faith is strong enough, if you are enough. But remember, it is not the size of your faith that moves mountains. It is the power of my hand working through you. Even the tiniest seed holds the potential to become a towering tree. Your faith, no matter how small, is precious to me. I see every step you take toward me, every prayer whispered in the quiet, every tear shed in trust, every time you choose hope instead of fear. These are the seeds of faith, and when you place them in my hands, I promise to make them grow. Nothing escapes my notice. When others overlook you, I see you. I know the dreams buried in your heart, the longings you have yet to speak, and I care deeply about every detail. I know the days when your faith feels fragile, when doubts creep in like weeds trying to choke out the life I am cultivating within you. But even then, I am with you. I am the gardener who never sleeps, always tending and protecting what I have planted. Every obstacle is an opportunity for your roots to grow deeper, stronger, and more grounded in my eternal love, watering the seed, nurturing your faith. Growth does not happen overnight. A seed cannot sprout without water, light, and time. Faith works the same way. It needs to be nurtured and sustained. You must feed your spirit with my truth, for my word is living water that nourishes your soul. When the world feels dry and empty, my promises will refresh you. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. Jeremiah 17:7-8. Come to me daily, beloved. Let my words saturate your heart like rain on thirsty soil. In prayer, you pour your soul before me, and I respond by strengthening your roots. In gratitude, you open your heart to see the blessings I pour out. And in moments of trust, especially when answers do not come quickly, you allow your faith to deepen and stretch toward heaven. When you pray, do not worry about having the right words. I hear every sigh, every unspoken desire, and every tear is precious to me. Each time you seek me, you are drawing water for your soul. Your faith does not grow through grand gestures alone. It is nurtured through the simple, daily choice to believe that I am good, that I am faithful, and that I am working even when you cannot see the evidence. Do not worry if the growth seems slow. Even when you cannot see it, the seed is breaking forth beneath the surface. The roots are digging deeper. The stem is reaching upward. I am working in you, and I will not stop until my work is complete. You may not see the bloom immediately, but trust that what I am doing is preparing you for more than you can imagine. The waiting season, trusting the invisible work. Every gardener knows that after planting comes waiting. There are seasons when nothing seems to be happening, when the soil looks barren and the seed remains hidden. But, beloved, the most important work is often the work you cannot see. In the stillness, I am strengthening you. When life feels quiet, I am building unseen roots that will anchor you when storms come. Do not mistake silence for absence. I am always at work. The waiting is not wasted. I use every moment to prepare you for the blessings ahead. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. Hebrews 10:35-36. I know it is not easy to wait, but trust that I am faithful to my promises. What I have planted in you will bear fruit in its season. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing, even when the evidence is not yet visible. I do not rush my work because the best things take time. Just as the earth cannot rush a tree into bloom, you cannot rush my process in your life. But know this, what I am preparing for you is far greater than you can comprehend. I am not only working on the outside, I am transforming your heart, making you more like my Son. The blooming season, bearing fruit in faith. When the time is right, the seed bursts forth into life. What was once hidden beneath the earth now stretches toward the sky, a visible testimony of the power of life within it. And so it is with your faith. As you remain rooted in me, you will begin to see fruit, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Beloved, your faith is not just for you, it is a light for others. When you allow me to work in your heart, I will use you to bring hope to those who are hurting. Your kindness becomes a reflection of my grace. Your testimony becomes a beacon for those still walking through the valley. Every trial you endure becomes a story of my faithfulness. The harvest is coming, and it will be greater than you can imagine. Your perseverance will not be in vain. I have seen every hidden act of faith, and I will reward you openly. Beloved, never stop planting, never stop believing, and never stop sharing my love.